Hey everyone, Shadow9 here from Meta of Smash, bringing you another brand new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Samus and Dark Samus bomb confirms, and how you can really use them in your gameplay. So without further ado, let's get started. First I want to talk about ledge setups. Now your main ledge setup is going to be bomb to charge shot, which is going to cover roll getup, neutral getup, attack getup, and jump getup. So pretty much everything except drop down, which you can then punish with an up tilt, forward smash, or something like that. Next up is going to be forward smash and up tilt, which are going to cover jump getup. Well, up tilt will cover jump getup. Forward smash will cover pretty much everything except jump getup, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. But bombs in general are going to keep them at the ledge and allow you to get a hit like charge shot, up tilt, forward smash, or something like that. Another two options that are slightly more risky and not quite as consistent are going to be raw back air and neutral air, both out of short hops. Now, back air can kill very early, and neutral air can kill at decent percents as well, but I wouldn't go for this option too much unless you want to mix up your opponent or something like that. Now also, it's important to know you can lay two bombs and then get a mainly charge shot. You can lean forward and go to a forward smash or maybe an up tilt to cover jump getup, but mainly you're going to want to use charge shot if you lay a bomb right next to the ledge and then a little bit farther away from the ledge to cover their getup options if you think they're going to roll or just do a neutral getup. I'm not sure about jump getup for this option, but I believe it will be covered as well by the charge shot, so you'll have a lot of coverage with two bombs. Sometimes one will suffice. It's really up to your own judgment in the situation you're in. Moving on to onstage setups, bomb confirms are going to be pretty varied here. Now, mainly it's going to confirm into, you guessed it, charge shot. This is going to get you a lot of damage and could land you a kill at higher percents. It's going to be pretty consistent if you can catch a landing, a unsafe approach option, or something like that when your opponent is either coming at you, landing, something like that. However, you can also land a forward smash, which will also land you a kill in some percents. It requires you to be a little bit closer, so it's a little more risky. It really will only work if your opponent is being really aggressive against you, and they make an unsafe choice trying to approach you. You hit them with the bomb, and you can knock them away with a forward smash. Grab can also be a solid option as well, and it will allow you to get plenty of setups from that grab. Dash attack as well can confirm out of bombs, and it can be a kill option at higher percents. It's important to note that bombs have a set knockback, meaning no matter what percent your opponent is at, it will always knock them pretty much the same, and it'll still have enough time for you to land a solid hit. Now, an up tilt can also work to knock your opponent into the air, so you get the more horizontal hit of up tilt, knocking them away, possibly landing you a kill at higher percents. There are plenty of other things this can combo into as well, but mainly I'm listing the things that are the most consistent options. However, feel free to experiment, see what you can find, and let us know what you find in the comments below. Moving on to offstage setups, it's going to be a little bit more limited. However, bomb can confirm into a lot of things, so let's get started. First off, you're going to have your probably most flashy option, which is going to be bomb to down air, which will get you a pretty flashy spike, or it can kill off the side if you get the strong sour spot, or late hit, I suppose, which can kill them off the side, or mix up your opponent. Another option you can have is bomb into back air. This one might not be as consistent, and the same can work for neutral air as well, since they are relatively similar. So just experiment with it, but I would recommend going for either dare or the next option I'm about to tell you about, which is fair. Fair is probably one of your best options since it's out for the longest amount of time, and it will probably give you the most coverage off stage, which will allow you to either get a kill or knock your opponent far enough so that they either SD, or it will just give you a better way to get back on stage and possibly ledge trap them with other bomb setups on ledge. It's also important to note that bombs can be used to pressure your opponent on shield just by forcing them to roll, jump, or try and spot dodge or something like that. The amount of delay will usually cover spot dodges too, so you can still get another option out of that. So it can also be good to just kind of keep the pressure on your opponent. You don't always have to do an option out of it, You can sometimes just throw out charge shot and be safe, or retreat and keep your opponent in shield while you recharge charge shot, or something like that. It's best to just kind of adapt to the certain situation you're in, and just pressure and punish when necessary and when you feel is best. Finally, I want to talk about some platform setups. Now, by fading back with a bomb onto a platform can lead into a setup like an up tilt, which will lead into pretty much anything you want. It really depends on the percent your opponent is at, where you're positioned, everything like that. But the higher percent they're at, the more I would recommend going for charge shot, since it could land you a kill. Up air can also cover most of the platform if your opponent is shielding, and you're just using bomb to pressure them on shield and try and force a roll or a jump, both of which will catch that option with an up air, will catch that option, so you can lead into something else, or possibly a kill. Another option is jump charge shot, which can also cover those options and possibly break a shield too, if you're pretty lucky with the spacing. But still, it can put on a lot of shield damage, put your opponent in a bad situation, and allow you to get another punish option. And finally, you could get a short hop aerial, mainly up air. Up air is going to be your best friend, especially on a platform stage, because you can get another up air, a forward air, or anything like that. You can also cover a lot of options like roll and jump as well. So those are going to be your main platform options. And that does it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, and be sure to subscribe, bell icon included, so you don't miss a single video here at Meta of Smash. Also, be sure to join the Discord in the description below to speak with us directly, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.